I'll make this count. I'll get you, Chronos.
Heard you plucked that nasty Erebus from the sky. Well.
Hello everybody, my name is Tenelin and welcome to my first Hades 2 video. This is the first clear that I got on the underworld path, killing Chronos. And I just wanted to put this video out as a recommendation for anybody that's struggling to get their first clear. This build focuses purely on Scorch, which I think is one of the best mechanics in the game. It's very strong, it's very easy to use because it just allows you to put dot damage on bosses and then run away from them, avoiding attacks, and focus on learning their patterns. I don't think it's the fastest build, but I do think it's one of the easiest builds, and it really will be a great way for people to learn how to play the game and to get that first clear. Using the daggers, you get a lot of quick attacks that stack up Scorch, and as well, you want to get the cast, which you don't even have to use the Omega cast. You just place down your quick cast, and it will constantly take Scorch damage as well. As you'll see later in the run, I will hit thousands of Scorch stacks on some of the bosses, just allowing me to run away after I've done that and focus on surviving. I would just take the Hestia keepsake to start so that you guarantee getting Hestia early, and if you have it upgraded, you can rarefy one of her boons to give you a higher level of Scorch as well, which will help you out. I think after that, I would focus on getting as many Death Defiances as I can if you're still struggling to get through things. This just makes it comfy and allows you to get a couple of extra chances while you're learning the bosses. I will say, for me, I struggled at Cerberus a lot. Once I got through him, I didn't think that Tartarus was that difficult, and honestly, Chronos was actually a great fight in the sense that it was just about knowing what his attacks did, and it felt okay to be able to dodge all of them. The only one that I think is a problem is his scythe that spins around and comes back to him. It's got a weird spot that you have to beat to not take the damage. Hades 2 is a fantastic game, and I'm really excited to see how it continues to expand, but I will say that it is pretty different from Hades 1 in the meta fighting style. In Hades 1, it was a lot of dash spamming, and in Hades 2, you're not really able to do that. There's a lot of enemies that just spawn with armor, and a lot of things that will just continue to hit you even if you try to dash spam at them. I will say this game relies more on diving in and out and getting quick hits while you can, and then dodging out safe. I struggled a lot getting my first clear, just adjusting to the new playstyle of the game. I played a lot of Hades 1, and it just took me forever to realize that I can't just button mash, spam, dash attack, and get through everything. But now that I have, I think it's a lot more fun than Hades 1. I really enjoy the playstyle and the enemy design. All of the boss fights are absolutely spectacular. They really make you actually think about what you're trying to do and strategize a little bit more. You can't just kind of face tank things or, you know, Athena meta from Hades 1 where you're just deflecting most of the attacks to do a lot of damage. They actually make you think about what you need to do, dodge in, dodge out, get some damage off, and play intelligently. I also think that the cast adds such a cool level of design and strategy into them. A lot of the casts are very fun. Aphrodite's pulling them in so that you can focus damage down in a singular spot, or Poseidon's pushing them away if you just want to drop it on top of you and get all of the enemies off of you. Scorch and Zeus doing lightning strikes on your cast area, allowing you to change it so you could throw it instead of dropping it on top of you. Everything about Hades 2 is really cool. I'm very excited playing the game. I've already put nearly 40 hours into it this week alone. I've been just enjoying my time tremendously. I have some more videos that I'll be putting out with different builds and different difficulty levels with different weapons as I go. I am looking to try to get some speed running as well, and just trying out some unique different boon ideas. The one thing that I don't think I like, and I hope gets a little bit of change, is the hexes. I just don't understand the strengths of them. Maybe it's just because I've not fully invested into a skill tree yet, but overall they just don't seem that good. I do think they need a little bit of love, and there's potential there, but overall they just feel a little weak at the moment. What do you guys think about them? Let me know in the comments section. Maybe I'm just not doing something right. If you have a build or a video that you've done where you've had a really good hex build, let me know. I want to check it out. I'll go ahead and stop talking and let the rest of the video play out. If you were a fan, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll have more Hades 2 content out in the future. Thanks for watching.
Sit and rest your wings. Is it truly? How fares the big witch, by the by, my friend? I often see her in these woods, and every now and then she says hello. Makes time for little old Arachne. How ungodlike of her.
Headmistress seems as steady as can be. It's strange. Her confidence in my ability is one of the greatest sources of pressure that I feel. Although, I can't exactly tell her that.
And why ever not? I'd always want to hear the honest truth from you. She's a smart one, no? Likely she knows that something's off. You ought to have a little chat. I knew you'd pick this one.
No spiderlings in sight.
Do come again, won't you?
Still think you can beat me? Let's split the killing down the middle. They had this coming.
Come on then.
Please. Get your own. Take the damn gold.
Doesn't all that heavy armor slow you down? Can't be too comfortable, especially around the waist.
Can't be too comfortable is right. Besides, not everybody wants to run half naked into battle.
You really ought to try running half naked into battle. You might like it.
Rather be invulnerable, thanks. Better go.
Some of Lord Charon's wares. I'll take it. This is the Titan's fort. Caught. And now for you. They broke my suit. Confiscating stolen property. Thieving wretches. Property recovered. It's Charon. Olympus, I accept this message.
Sure enough. I had expected your arrival here the prior eve. It was not for me to cut short that attempt. However, I shan't hesitate to cut short. Crossed flames burn. Growing skill with limb and aura. Return to Shadow now.
Good find. You.
Greeting. The goddess of the hearth has blessed you now. There is no flame which time cannot extinguish soon enough.
Which keepsake now? I have the gold. That briny smell. The final reinforcements. I see it. Jump. The gods and their petty squabbles.
Well, isn't that sweet?
Said or did?
Here he comes. Got you. expected.
Bit ugly, didn't it?
A boon awakened. To chaos.
I shall hold Chronos to account for what has come to pass, but I am not without blame myself, for I fear that I made present matters worse. You shall see whether any such mistakes can be corrected. My mark is yours.
Vaporized. Be not afraid. Good. Hideous thing, in the name of Hades. Apollo's light. This should help. Something changed about my Chaos Boon. I'm taking this back. You test my patience. Enough of that. Open up. In the name of Hades. Whew, that's hot.
You again. You don't normally play We are Scylla and The Sirens! Seems every day you keep coming back. Now it's plain to see you wanna be with your favorite siren. You're so obsessed with me. Not that I can blame you for it. I would keep it if I were you. Too bad you must die now. I am gonna close your eyes and drown death.
Damn it. Can't right now. They just won't shut up. Tucked away. To the fields. flourish. All clear. Got you. My boon grows stronger. Olympus, I accept this message. Very well. Out of my way. Aren't you a welcome sight?
A welcome sight. Oh, well.
I know you didn't always speak this way, without the full use of your voice. But you possess such strength despite the change. My words, perhaps, but the intent is yours.
My words, but the intent is yours. My words, but the intent is yours.
Farewell, Echo.
Farewell. Farewell. Farewell.
That one again. authority. Better. Flourish and reveal my path. Caught. There. Felt that.
Journey to our mountaintop, my niece. We lost contact with you somewhere on your way, just when it seemed you were so close. Well, don't despair, and don't relent either.
And Lycaeans. Now to the matter at hand. That's everything. The boatmen on the river Styx. Olympus, I accept this message. Cleaning then.
for the moment.
My Chaos Boon just changed. Here goes. They'll know I'm here.
Confound it, but you are difficult to understand now.
No traitor to the house shall go unpunished.
Cerberus.
Fierce hellhound.
Okay, okay. It hurts my heart to see you like this, Father. But it brings me peace. And strength. Helps that this chamber isn't crawling with satyrs.
Oh, they have sense enough to keep their distance from me. Or perhaps Cerberus. Well, if seeing me in this pitiable state should spur you to your fullest wrath, then so be it.
That's not quite it. I don't feel loathing or hatred. Elsewhere in Tartarus, perhaps, but not here. Not anymore. I just hope my presence doesn't cause you further pain.
No. The only pain is that your mother and I, your brother, this dog, that we could not be there to see you grow. Each time I see you now, it feels an absence that was there. Fine, but you cannot stay.
It won't be for naught. Let me help you. Join me. You'll burn. couple chambers more. You sack of filth. Where does Chronos find these things? Flame of the hearth. No traitor to the house shall go unpunished. message. They'll burn. Remain unseen, my lord.
The fates cannot help you now. You have been busy on the surface, have you not? Paid witness to indomitable fleets that sail toward inevitable victory and the destruction of the mountain of the gods.
The only fleet I saw up there was a ramshackle mess whose crew could barely stand, much less put up a fight. No wonder you have failed to take Olympus yet.
My fleets may not be to your standards, girl, but they have one important characteristic which the gods all sorely lack. They are loyal to me to the end, whichever end I deem. More then? Here then. What now? My forces are as numerous as grains of sand. Beware. Calm down. Prepare. Poor girl. You cannot best my legion single-handedly. You You do not belong anywhere at all. This ends now.
Watching this back, I was doing so well until I got to about the halfway point here. I feel like I was dodging absolutely all of his moves, just dishing out a decent amount of damage. But as you'll start to see here, once I get to just about halfway, it had been the furthest that I had managed to get this fight. And you'll see the nerves started to kick in. I tanked a bunch of hits there. That was just silly of me. Here, all of the ads start spawning, and I kind of get a little panicked. I tanked a bunch of the hits there by just walking into him, but at least I had Divine Vengeance. Got a little scared here, but managed to dodge this. Just trying to take out the ads, but then I just keep tanking over and over. 3 in a row. Lose a Death Defiance. I almost don't make it to this. I'm surprised I even did. Then tank some more hits here. Ooh, I did have a good dodge on that one at least. But that is the move that just I hate the most. His little spinning scythe that he throws. I tanked, I think, both of the slashes, yep. And I'm worried. There goes my last Death Defiance, but he's so low and he has so much Scorch, I decided to just start running away and then let that finish him off. And this is why I think Scorch just ends up being the best for this. It allows you to just run away and focus on dodging moves. A lot of those moves, that was the first time I had ever seen them.
You'll get no answers from me, and no mercy either. Now die already, and I'll collect the ichor from your veins, or whatever flows through them.
What is death to the deathless? A mere nuisance. This house is mine. Once I am gone, you shall be cast away.
I expect so, and you'll be remade and back on the throne before I can return. But I shall return, and I'll slay you again and again and again if I must.
Even if, in so doing, it meant that you would never see your dear old family again. Because the mercy I have shown to them thus far is something I may have to reevaluate.
Our family. And what do I care? I don't even know them. But I do know you will be dead here in another moment. Any last words?
For you, my girl? No. None for now. Cannot be stopped.
For my brother.
As you can see in my finals, as you can see in this screen, I did nearly 100,000 damage on just Scorch, and I tanked 600 damage on Chronos. That was the majority of the damage that I took by far, but at least I had all my Death Defiances going into it, so it made it work out. I'll give you a quick little scroll of all of the boons that I had here. But primarily, you just need to get the Hestia attack and the Hestia cast. Just get as much Scorch as you can. For the Arcana cards, I would just recommend getting as many Death Defiance upgrades as you can. Get the extra health and magic, and as well get the ones that heal you per location. The rest of them are just kind of quality of life this early into the game, so they don't matter as much. If you notice here, I am using the Chaos Keepsake. You don't have to use that one. I would recommend taking the Luckier Tooth for the extra life. and Death Defiance if you are struggling that much with Chronos.
Hades eerily lies still. Knowing the immortal Titan shall return, the Dark Princess pursues an object that may be the key to her predicament.
It should be in the prince's chamber still. The remains of time. Should have a look around.
Thus did Melinoë, the Underworld's vengeful daughter, cross the deepest reaches of her realm to thwart her ancient, hateful foe. The Titan Chronos. Time itself, and time supposedly cannot be stopped. A claim the princess has her reasons to dispute. Hers is a tale that shall withstand time, yet it requires time as well. For now, a cruelly abrupt end shall have to do.
Return to Shadow now.
Thank you for playing. Thank you, Supergiant, for making a fantastic game. And as always, death to Chronos.